Hey everyone, it's Victoria. Welcome back. Today is Foundation Wars. So I got the Stay Naked foundation as well as the Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage. Both claim to be 24-hour foundation. This is medium buildable coverage and this one is straight up full coverage. This one has hyaluronic acid in it, which I really love. This also claims to be blurring, and this also claims to be blurring. What? I was shocked by the similarities within these two. There's some differences too. This one is a full vegan formula. And this one I don't think says if it's vegan, but it has, I'm gonna butcher this so bad, kaolin clay and bamboo powder. Oh, it says it controls oil and shine. Ooh, I like that. All about that. And this one also says that it's matte. I'm guessing that this one is going to be matte as well because it talks about controlling oil and shine. So if it was luminous, I don't think it would so much so. It says it's like sweat proof too, which both of them do. Oh man, they're just so similar. So I got the shade light, medium, neutral in both of them. So I'm also curious to see how the shades are going to differ between the two, because they both are the same. And I know the shades differ between brand to brand, but let's see. Oh, the packaging is so beautiful on this one. It is plastic, actually. Gold cap too, and it says Urban Decay, or it has the Urban Decay logo on the side. This one is a pump. That is super classy, super classy. This one is significantly smaller. You can see the packaging. Let's take this out of the box too. Oh, bomb. This is in like a tube. I honestly prefer the tubes, like the glass ones. Beautiful, so beautiful, but I like the tubes better because you can really like get all of the product out. I usually will cut it like when I'm at the very tail end, like there's no more coming out. I'll cut it because there's so much more products in here. I do that with my lotion bottles too. I'll actually like cut the bottle open to get out everything because I don't like to waste anything. All right, just wanted to get my hair up. I did use a self tanner a couple days ago, so my face does not match. That's why I went with the darker shade. So I went with the light medium instead of just the light. This one is the shade 40NN for Urban Decay, and it's the shade 2.18 for Smashbox. I primed today with the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. I'm really loving this. This is only $4.90 from Sephora. And the last time I wore this, or the couple last times actually, my foundations both looked amazing. So I'm rolling with that one. I have two clean sponges for today's experiment. This one's the Morphe Sponge, and this is a beauty blender. I'm going to use the beauty blender on the Urban Decay side, and the Morphe one on the Smashbox side. So this is the Urban Decay one. We're going to have that on the right-hand side, and then Smashbox is going to be on the left-hand side. Ooh, this one you just squeeze out, which again, I kind of like that. Consistencies are completely different. Oh my goodness, completely different. I'm gonna turn this sideways. You're gonna see the Urban Decay is gonna drip. That one like stays put. It's not moving, and that's so much darker. I don't know if you guys can see that in the camera. I'll try to like get it close. That one doesn't look very flattering, does it? The color differences are completely different. It's a good thing that I'm not going anywhere today because that would be so embarrassing to have one side of my face be super tan and the other side be super light. So yeah, let's just get started. I'm gonna do the Urban Decay side first. I'm gonna go in with the sponge. Smells funny. Smells a little bit like alcohol. And I'm glad that we did 3 pumps because I'm using the full 3 pumps right now. Keep in mind this one from Urban Decay is actually medium buildable coverage. So I'm already noticing it's not covering up like all my blemishes completely, but it definitely is doing a good job of covering it a little. I'm gonna build it up a little bit more, but I do want to do the other side first, and then we can go back to this side if we need to. Okay, switching sponges. shades just match so good. Right off the bat, I can tell you two things. First one is that these shades are so different. I feel like I almost have a shadow on this side of my face because the tones, this is so much more yellowy than this side, and that side is just way more light. So for them both to be light, medium, neutral, it's interesting how that can really truly vary so much from brand to brand. Also, there's like an insane amount left on my glass palette, and that kind of makes me sad. But it's cool that I didn't have to use as much versus the Urban Decay. I had to use a lot. I used those full 3 pumps, and this one I probably used 1, maybe 3/4. Like, it didn't seem like a lot. It just spread really nice. And that coverage is beautiful. I'm gonna build up the color just a little bit more, so I'm gonna take 1 more pump of Urban Decay and splash this on here. Hello dark circles, but holy smokes, you can even just tell, like, it looks like I just have a line down my face. It's bad, really. Like, this would be so embarrassing to have to leave the house. I'm glad that we're doing this today when I don't have a live and I don't have to go anywhere. And that's Smashbox. And then way light on that side, and that's Urban Decay. Both are light, medium, neutral. Guys, like, stop it. This is so golden compared to that side. The pores actually look like okay, but the coverage is gorgeous on this side. It's gorgeous on this side too. I can tell you right off the bat that this side is probably gonna have troubles with my smile lines. I have realized that I use this side of my face, the muscles, more than that side, so I don't usually have tons of problems, but like right here and right here where my dimple is, those are probably going to crease a little bit. So that's not the foundation's fault, just to note that. But let's do concealer and just get the rest of the face on. So I finished all the rest of my makeup. I did my eyes, I did my eyebrows with something special. You'll be seeing a video coming out soon about that. I'm really excited. It actually turned out really good. So I hope you guys like that one. Keep an eye out. Okay, so here is our up close and personal view. Just a little note, when I put on mascara, I just so happened, I mean, at least it's matching, but I did get like a little dot of mascara here and here, so I was like, it's okay. But I tried to fix it. It does look tiny bit splotchy still, but ignore that. So that has nothing to do with the foundation. It just was a mascara mishap. This side was Smashbox. It went on really photo finish, kind of, if that even makes sense. Like, before I applied concealer and powder, I felt them both. The Urban Decay side was a little bit tacky, just a smidge, like it was taking longer to set. The Smashbox side had already like powder finished basically, and I think that's because of the powder that's in the foundation. It just really was velvety feeling almost. One note though, when I put on contour, is that when I put my brush across it, and I'm really light-handed on those, like I don't push too hard, it did smudge the foundation a little bit. So I was like, okay, so that's not the best. Like, one little bit downside, I guess, is that you have to be careful when you're putting on all your things. Putting on the concealer made a difference because now like this area and this area and this area is like blended a little bit more, so it's not so dramatic, like boom, tan, boom, white, like, you know. But I really enjoy the Urban Decay side as well. I honestly just think the ultimate test is going to be check-ins and wear throughout the day. I did set it with the Urban Decay all-nighter, and I put just a little bit of the Makeup Forever powder here and on my forehead. I also like to put the powder just on my brows and a little bit under my eyes because my lashes have grown so much. So now as my face starts getting more oily, my mascara starts to rub off. If anyone knows a fix for that, please tell me. I don't want to have to wear waterproof mascara, so I'm trying to like find different hacks. I have yet to find it. But I'm not complaining about having long lashes. It's just like little downside, I guess. But anyways, I think both sides equally have like their beauties within them. Like, this side looks really beautiful and so does that side, and like my pores don't look crazy. I'm honestly really loving it. I don't have anything negative to say yet, besides like this one just kind of being a little bit patchy, and this one like for sure you have to powder, otherwise it'll get in your fine lines. That's my only downsides. So we will do a check-in a little bit later. Another thing I have to note, like one more Little downside is that this side for sure feels a lot more like heavy. Like if you build this up too much, it will look cakey. So keep that in mind. Versus this one, it does state that it is buildable. So I think that's why this one looks more like a natural finish with coverage still. Versus that side, I think if you were to build it up, then it would kind of go in an opposite direction that you want it to go. I would pop on really quick and do a quick check-in. I think I like the Urban Decay side better. Like, oils are definitely coming through, but if you've been watching me for a while, you know that that's like a normal thing by now. Yeah, it just happens. But the Smashbox side to me just looks a little bit more heavy-handed, and it looks like it's gonna cake a little bit, which I don't really love. But the Urban Decay side, I don't know, it just looks like it has more of a natural finish. I feel more comfortable on that side, to be honest, even though it doesn't match. It has the most votes on Instagram so far, and my husband voted for it as well. So I think I'm liking Urban Decay just a little bit better than the Smashbox side. All right, late night check-in. So this side was Smashbox, and that side was Urban Decay. Don't mind my glasses mark or like this pimple that's coming through. But that side, to me, the Smashbox side just seems so much more cakey and heavy. I'm really excited to get this off my face, to be honest, but this side just seems a lot more natural. I like this finish better than this one. I think if I were to choose between the two, I would definitely go with Urban Decay. Hey guys, let's chat about our foundation wars. Like you already saw in the previous clip that I decided the Urban Decay one was the better of the two for that day, for that test. When you compare them back to back, I'm still super blown away about the color for sure. Like I thought that's crazy that they're that different. As far as the wear, they both really were actually gorgeous. Like they both held up super well. They both look absolutely stunning. The Smashbox side, yes, it was a little bit on the heavier side, but it is full coverage compared to medium buildable. So when you compare the two against each other, I do think that the Urban Decay is the winner between the two as far as like smooth looks throughout the day and everything like that. But I actually am wearing the Smashbox one today because I do still have a little bit of a tan, and the Urban Decay one was too light, so I decided I'm gonna try out Smashbox again. I really am enjoying it. I feel really beautiful. It is super, super flawless. I feel like I don't have like any pores today, which that's always a good bonus of a day when you don't have pores. I really, really do think that both foundations are absolutely amazing. If you were trying to decide between one or the other, I think it would just ultimately depend on how much coverage you want, because the Urban Decay one did look a lot more natural, more skin-like, versus the Smashbox one, it's like you can tell that I'm definitely wearing a good amount of makeup today. So it's whether or not you want like full coverage or a more natural look. I am loving this. This was so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this and could see the differences between the two. Hopefully this helps you decide which one you want. They're both similar price points. They're both ultimately going to be doing about the same thing. One just looks a little bit different than the other. So I hope this helps. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like and a subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I hope to see you back again soon. Mwah.